Hey, what is going on guys, it's Sarge, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Grakata, so drop a like on the video if you enjoyed and let's get started. Now the Grakata is a Mastery Rank 5 weapon that can be gotten pretty early on for 15,000 credits in the market. It's a weapon that's also used so you can get twin Grakatas, which I will leave a card right now on the video if you guys want to see my review on the twin Grakatas and some of the best build you can use for that weapon. So the base stats for this weapon are pretty interesting. It has some of the lowest damage in the game. It has a 3 puncture, a 2 slash, and a 4 impact, so this weapon is very low damage for its class, but it does make up for it with a 25% crit chance, a 20% status, and a 2x multiplier for its crit, so it does a decent amount of damage when you actually mod it correctly. But it does suffer with its fast fire rate and its low magazine size, so it does burn through a lot of ammo and it's not very ammo efficient, so you will be burning through a lot of ammo and you might need an ammo mutation to go with this weapon. It also has a lot of recoil, so controlling this weapon outside of close to medium range can be a pain, but once you get used to the weapon, it's really easy to actually manage. Now since this weapon can be modded for both crit and status, I decided to go with a little bit of a combination of both for my build. So for my build, I use Serration with Split Chamber to increase my damage output. I use Malignant Force and Rhyme Round so I can get viral damage. Since the weapon is already weak in itself, being able to cut their health in half would actually help since it will do a lot more damage, and it would make it killing enemies a lot easier since they don't do that much damage to begin with. I also use Bladed Rounds so I can actually get more crit damage, and I use Argon Scope so I can increase my crit chance as well, since it does increase it by a lot and it starts off with a 25% crit chance. I also add Vital Sense so I can get even more crit damage to go with it. Now I also have a discounted version of this build for people that don't have this weapon at high rank like I do. So for my discounted version of the build, I decided to go with more into crit instead of status, since I know there's more crit based mods to actually get at lower ranks. I decided to go with Serration with Point Strike and Fast Hands and Split Chamber, since I want to be able to do as much damage and be able to reload as fast as possible. But I also added an Infected Clip and Stormbringer so I can actually do corrosive damage as well to strip off some armor on low levels. Even though this build is actually discounted and is not as effective as the other build, it's still pretty effective until the high rounds, so don't be afraid to actually use this build as well. Now the one mod you might want to put on this build that I don't really use this weapon often enough to really do is to put any sort of ammo mutation on this weapon, since it does burn through a lot of ammo. So any rifle ammo mutation mods, even if it's the primed, will really help, and also anything from like ammo case for your carrier prime can actually help as well. So what are my thoughts on this weapon? This weapon is pretty good. It's good for its rank. It's a really fun weapon to use since it has a high fire rate and you're just burning through ammo really quickly. You could just spray and pray with this weapon. It's a pretty fun weapon to use, but is it ideal for like high ranked and endgame? Not so much. It's okay. It's a pretty decent weapon to start with, but there's way better weapons out there that you can use. So do me a favor guys and hit that subscribe button. It really does support the channel. And I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So that'll be the video for today guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.